A lot of people, when they're trying to get weight loss advice, they get bombarded with tips from all corners, from weight loss gurus on social media to their grandmas and everyone else in between. But most of the time, they get overloaded with a truckload of diet myths and weight loss misconceptions. And when people buy into these myths and try to follow them on their weight loss journey, they often find themselves going in the wrong direction. It's like going in a corn maze. You think you're on the right path, but it leads you to disappointment when you're not. Personally, I wasted over 12 years of my life struggling to figure out what is the right weight loss method to do. Because of all these myths and misconceptions, it not only led me in the wrong direction, but also formed very limited beliefs in my mind. That's why in this video, I'm going to be debunking the top 4 weight loss myths that are probably leading you in the wrong direction on your own weight loss journey, and that are also probably limiting some of your beliefs that might be hindering your success for your weight loss. So let's get into it. Myth number 1, crash diets actually yield long-term results. Look, I'm not going to shit on you for wanting quick results, because let's face it, everyone does. It's just how our human psychology is wired, and the weight loss industry knows this way too well. That's why they flood us with ad campaigns and crash diets promising us faster results when none of this shit's gonna work. So if you're someone who, like me, got caught up in all these crash diets and BS pills, thinking you're gonna shed weight so rapidly and keep it off for good, you've likely realized by now how unsustainable it is. You might lose some weight by starving and depriving yourself of your favorite foods, but as soon as you quit them, you gain all the weight back like a boomerang. Easy come, easy goes for a reason. That's why instead of focusing on short-term unsustainable approaches like these crash diets, focus on sustainability and balance. That's the only way you can lose weight and keep it off for good. Myth number 2, skipping meals speeds up fat loss. I know logically it makes sense, but biologically it's not how it works. Skipping meals does not actually speed up your weight loss. In fact, it actually slows it down. You see, when you skip meals, you're slowing down your metabolism, meaning you will burn less fat compared to when you're eating meals on time correctly. That's why focusing on eating nutritious foods that are high in volume and relatively low calorie will make you not as hungry and fill you up a lot more, allowing you to lose weight. Myth number 3, relying on supplements alone to lose weight. Supplements kind of help in weight loss, but not really in the way you think. You see, supplements are just the icing on the cake, not the whole cake itself. There is no magic pill that you can take to transform into a six-pack model. If that was the case, every single person on the planet would be in incredible shape, and literally every gym would have ran out of business. Supplements won't really help with your weight loss. You've got to lay the groundwork out first with some serious dieting and exercise and taking action on that before expecting those little pills to do the work for you. Myth number 4, carbs should be completely avoided. Most fitness shitfluencers like to promote diets like keto or carnivore or any diet that has to do with eating a very little bit amount of carbs. They spread so much hate on carbs because it's super unhealthy for weight loss, which is kind of true, but not in the way you think. You see, not all carbs are equal. You should avoid processed carbs like cake and donuts and chips and pizza as much as possible. Obviously, that's not going to help with your weight loss because those processed carbs and processed foods contain very large amounts of calories for very low volume. That's why instead, you should eat natural carb sources like whole grains, like fruit, potato, and veggies, because you can eat them in a very high abundance for relatively low calories. I hope this video has helped you out. And by the way, I have a free video breaking down how you could lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days without tracking your macros or frying your brain calories, trying to figure out what to do in the gym and what to do with your nutrition, because it's all going to be done for you. If you're curious about what this is, then click the first link in the description below to watch the free video, and I'm sure you're going to find it helpful. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching it to the end.